Hey, welcome back to the channel and good after Sunday morning. Today we're working on a 2021 1000 X4 Talon. Honda by Talon by Honda. Anyway, I don't know if you guys ever noticed how ratty the exhaust sounds on your Talon, but it is noisy. You sit in the back seat of a four-seater, your ears will ring, even at low throttle, medium throttle. So here's what we got going today. We are going to add a second inline muffler to make this thing work a little quieter but not reduce the flow. Here's what I did. So I went down to the local muffler shop. Well, first off, I bought this 180 from, it's a stainless, and I got it from Amazon. I cut the elbow off of here, factory elbow, and had the muffler shop weld this right on to the spark arrestor. Down here we're going to have a two-step clamp, which is an overlapping type clamp, 2-inch ID, 2-inch OD. Over here you can see I have it on in place. I got another elbow from Stainless Brothers Amazon, which I can use this clamp. I can change the angle. I'm going to see which way is best, whether it be down. I'm thinking straight out the back, get the noise away from the people. Or I might go at 45 like I had on a previous video. Now, the way I'm suspending this is with two hose clamps from Lowe's, a 7 and a 5 hooked together. And I made these spacers out of a Harbor Freight free flashlight. And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna strap it with those hose clamps, and then I'm gonna actually use a physical stainless steel tie wrap and tie wrap it to one or both of the OEM muffler and this one. This is a made by Total Flow, it says, and here's the name. It is just a glass pack, but it is stainless. You can see on the inside, maybe. Let's see. Well, not so easily on that side, but let's see if we can get it out this side. Oh, and you can see it is a straight shot with the perforated inner stainless. And so anyway, I did a test fit, just hooking it direct out the back over here up in the air, and it seems to be a 20% difference in dB level in my ear chronometer, and it seems to be not as much ratty sound. And I'm scratching up my elbow again, but let me see if I can get this bolted up, and then I'll show you final product. Now on these were a pain. These I had to drill out the aluminum block in the middle from whatever it was all the way up to 9/16. I did that little by little because I couldn't get the this Amazon clamp to fit over the larger diameter pipe, which is the actual glass pack. It's a it's got a 2-inch ID and a little wider OD. So I drill them out. Now I'm greasing these up so I can tighten them. The nut has serrated so that you'll tighten it from the bolt side, and hopefully I can get this all together. I just finished drilling this one out because I couldn't even get it started again on the other side, same as this side. So what we're going to do, we're going to get it all lined up, and then I'll show you what it looks like and hopefully what it sounds like. Oh, one more thing before I wanted to get more detailed about this. This is a free or a couple dollar flashlight, depending when you got it, from Harbor Freight. It's just aluminum sleeve I cut off. I beveled the ends to fit at the two mufflers, or glass pack and muffler. And on edge, this thing is like ridiculously strong. The big problem, the big effort, that is a challenge, will be to keep this thing from falling or getting loose and rattling. It'll be strapped with the hole, and I have two holes because we'll call the second set of holes for cooling, but actually that was a mistake. So anyway, we'll get this in place. And just like that, it's 2 hours later. Let me show you what we finished up with this exhaust. So, I decided not to use a spacer on the side. It's plenty strong. It don't move since it's clamped with this U-bend. I used stainless band clamps so I can undo these this one nut and 2 bolts and this clamp, pull this out for my spark arrestor maintenance. I may have to loosen these hose clamp straps up a little bit. I greased everything up, the bolt threads and the bolt heads. The nuts are serrated so they stay in place kind of while you're tightening, and that way you can get more oomph on it, since these band clamps, so had to modify again both sides. Had to drill out the aluminum block to 9/16 to get it to start. And then you'll notice that I have a stud instead of a bolt there. Well, that came from Honda. Honda stripped out the bolt. I tapped it. It worked for a couple of disassemblies during what I was testing things for my idea, and then I broke the bolt off. It got stuck. The threads were never great, even after I chased them. So I cut the case in half, got a stainless bolt from the inside, drill it, cut everything off. There's like a threaded bung on the inside. It's about a 1/2 inch deep, dead end. Cut that off, drilled, made sure it was chased through with the, and I had the weld shop weld the case back and weld the bolt in from the inside. Hopefully that doesn't mess anything up in the future, and hopefully it won't break it off. Here's this side. This side has the spacer with the spacer retainers, stainless steel tie wrap, just in case it comes loose I don't lose my spacer that I made. There's the actual tightening dealio, the hose clamp, 5 and 7 from Lowe's, and that's a Panduit Home Depot purchase of a larger tie wrap. That's my emergency wrap in case everything else comes loose, which I don't think it will, but this is all a test. So here we go, total flow. Hopefully we'll get some sound report here. Let me see if I can get that for you. Okay, well, I don't know if we're going to be able to tell the difference. It is about 25% quieter, which is a lot. Let me take it for a ride and you listen. It's quieter as long as you don't get on it. Well, there you have it. She's on. Only thing I can do is get a more aggressive glass pack. They have ones on Amazon that are made by Northern Exhaust that actually physically shows some restriction, even though it's a glass pack, and I may do that or I may not. It's going to be 104 today, so we're going to do very minimal today. And we've been working in the AC garage, but the AC can only keep it at 85, so no insulated doors, so that's why it's so hot in there. Anyway, thanks for watching, and please feel free to comment, share, and like, and more importantly, subscribe to help give me credit for my YouTube efforts, and click the bell for all alerts, and give you the indicator or the alert that there's another video from my channel. So please subscribe, and God bless.